No, this video does not have footage of Boku no Pico, so if you wanted to see footage of Boku no Pico, look elsewhere. Boku no Pico, if you don't know, is a gay shota hentai that got spread to the average person because of this guy.
Don't watch an anime called Boku. Man, this shit is so wrong in so many motherfucking levels, yo. I was talking to one of my white friends, and he sent me 3 videos with the name only labeled Boku. I said to this dude, what's this shit? He just giggled and said, just watch them and make sure nobody is around when you're watching it.
It's 3 episodes long, pretty well animated for a hentai anyway. I mean, when you got the Peace Hame hentai adaptation, everything looks good. But I digress.
Then I thought it was some weird porno or some strange shit, but I watched the first video, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Then I continued and I was like, yo! Then they got in the motherfucking car, and then I said, yo! I couldn't fucking believe what I just saw! It was like Satan gave me his porno collection. Shit was so disturbing, yet I couldn't stop watching it!
Yes. The first episode is about a guy who sees Pico, falls in love with him, then hangs out and bangs inside of a car in the woods. Cross-dress bang, have some drama, and bang on the beach.
Then the video 2, when it was like 2 of them! Those niggas! Yo, those niggas! And that girl saw them, didn't she? Yo! Then that nigga took the dog toy, and then yo! It was like your bitch wanted to have sex with you, but she wanted to do something different. And it was so fucked up and creepy! You just kept watching it, and that's what I fucking did!
Episode 2 gets rid of the adult guy in favor of an even younger boy named Chico. Chico meets Pico, they hang out, check out Chico's sisters, masturbate, Pico teaches him the ways of gay sex, gets him hooked, and that's basically episode 2.
Then I saw video 3! 3 niggas! 3! It was 3! 3! And Coco was his name, nigga! Coco was his motherfucking name!
Episode 3 introduces a new character. Despite the episode being mostly silly at times, it is legitimately well directed and has the most interesting set. Anyway, Pico and Chico meet this other shota named Coco who cross-dresses, and he brings them to his subway lair, don't ask me how that works, and lets them stay there as long as they want. Pico catches Coco masturbating, and they bang, and then they bang some more, and then the next day, later that night, Pico catches Coco banging Chico. Coco notices and decides to run away. They look for him throughout the city, and they find him on top of Tokyo Tower, and they have one big orgy, and the series ends.
Oh my god! I ain't going to heaven, niggas! I already sold my soul to Lucifer! So I just want to tell you all right now, don't watch an anime labeled Boku! Don't do it, nigga! It's like succubus! Remember what I'm saying to you, niggas!
Despite everything I said, this is not the worst thing ever. Number 1, everyone in the story is completely consensual and no one harbors any ill will while doing these actions. Number 2, there is some thought put behind this, and it actually doesn't look that bad hentai-wise in terms of animation. And number 3, it's pretty clean. Hentai is known for its rape. Literally, there's a hentai called Rape, 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 which is about a guy who meets a demon or angel. I don't really remember. I didn't go back to check. And after raping her, I think, she stays around and tells him that all girls want to be raped secretly, which leads to her pointing out which girls want to be raped the most. Yeah, this is the thing. There's also the whole train rape trope. Yes, I said trope. It happens as often as people screaming in shonen, so it might as well be a trope. And we can't forget about the classic Rape Man OVAs, in which a guy's job is to rape women so they don't do crime anymore. And I could go on and on about all the rape there is, but if you notice, Boku no Pico has none of that. All these are romances, in a way, and usually when hentais do romance, it ends up in nettare, which I will get to at a later date. If you really want to know, look it up. Also, a lot of hentai just likes to have people banging and nothing else, which there's nothing wrong with that, but if you watch a lot in quick concession, it can get pretty boring. I can at least tell you the differences between the 3 boys in this without just using tropes like tsundere, yandere, genki, or gairu. Then, again, the fact that Boku no Pico is high quality in terms of animation. Not the best, but for the time, this was really good. I mean, it's not directed by Teruyuki Murakami. I'll link my anime page in the description. or anything, but it's not as low quality as the Pisame adaptation, which uses the worst form of animation. The animations, which is just set models just kind of moving, think the new Magic School Bus reboot, but worse, because even less people are working on it and it has a smaller budget. And if you are still trying to disagree with me about Boku no Pico being pretty, clean, let me just tell you, this is really, really tame in terms of hentai standards. When we have the moral degradation genre, the mind break genre, the forced feminization, and etc., Boku no Pico is baby stuff. If you want to see some really messed up stuff to react to and at least make sure it's actually mind-blowingly grotesque. And if you are looking for that, look up Euphoria in your favorite hentai site. It's definitely there. Okay, this might not be the joke video you were looking for, or the defense you were looking for, but I hate that something can become so hated because something got too big for its own good through a meme. If that one guy didn't have that hilarious reaction, this would have just been another hentai that happened to have gay sex. I mean, people act like that there isn't a crapload of lolly porn everywhere, uploaded every day. But I digress. I'm just glad to get this off my chest. Overall, mid-4 to a high 3 as a whole. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. I've been doing this weekly thing. I actually may have a new video uploaded this Sunday, maybe, possibly, probably not at all. Probably I'm gonna miss it and do it like Wednesday or something. But, just I'm working on this weekly schedule, so it means shorter videos, but hey, I'm getting closer and closer to that 10-minute mark every time. Well, see you guys next time, and please take care.